Hey everybody, this is Kyle. Welcome back to the Geek XP, and today we're talking about The Witcher. So The Witcher is a series of media starting as books by Andrzej Sapkowski in Poland, more famously known here in America as a wildly successful video game franchise starting in 2007 with the PC release of The Witcher. Later on it moved to PC and then console, the Xbox 360 with Witcher 2, which saw much greater success. And of course, just recently, back in 2015, right before 2016, we saw the release of Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, which is considered by many to be one of the most successful, if not one of the most well-made fantasy RPGs ever created, if not the greatest RPG created yet. I love The Witcher. The franchise has been very near and dear to my heart. I played the first Witcher game, became obsessed, read the books. I'm still reading the books. I listened to the audiobooks after that, and then I would reread the books. I've played The Witcher 1 maybe 3 times, The Witcher 2 twice, and I've currently through a New Game Plus on Witcher 3, but due to life I haven't exactly finished it. But the reason we're talking about this is I love The Witcher, and I want to bring more Witcher content for everybody else on the internet and share it with our Geek XP audience, you guys. So if you guys are interested in The Witcher and its content and everything about it, then this is for you. Witcher has a lot going on, and fortunately or not fortunately, not a lot is explained. Books, video games, otherwise, there's a lot that goes in the background. Unlike famous fantasy authors like J.R.R. Tolkien or J.R.R. Martin, they don't go through a lot of detail, or Andrzej Sapkowski doesn't go through a lot of detail in explaining where things come from. Like, the lore of a lot of stuff is just sort of vaguely explained, but he doesn't spend time focusing on it. The Witcher franchise, as far as a book series, is very philosophical. A lot of characters have these profoundly moving discussions about philosophy, sociological issues that deal with race and one's purpose, destiny, things like that, like what it means to be a parent or a human, what defines someone who's good, what's morally right and wrong, black and white, shades of gray. So there's a lot of interesting philosophical stuff that goes on in there, and that doesn't really require deep mythology. Some of it's there, but a lot of people came into the Witcher franchise with The Wild Hunt, which is beautiful and it's amazing, and they did a really good job, to their credit, for making a game that brought back veterans of the series, and they're like, oh, I recognize that character, and oh, I fucked you 3 or 4 times, and I fucked you, and it did not go well. But for new players who had never played the franchise before, I think, looking at it, trying to look at it from a different perspective, and having several friends who had never finished the other games, they loved the game, and they felt like they were missing some things, but nothing too important. The point is, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes from the Witcher franchise that I feel like I can provide some insight on, having read the books, having read, other source books and wiki articles, and just really diving deep into the lore and the source material. Maybe I can provide some insight into the world of The Witcher if that's something people are interested in. So one new video series I've been thinking about doing for you guys is a Let's Play series playing through the Witcher franchise. I love The Witcher to death, but being perfectly honest, the first Witcher game is hard to get through. It is not an attractive game by any stretch of the imagination.
I've been accused of many things, but lack of physical prowess is not among them.
I love playing it because I love the world and I love the story, but there's a lot of clunk in there. So my plan is to do a Let's Play of the games, and as I'm going through explaining what things are, I am currently working on, very recently, something I'd like to release, a source book compendium for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons to run Witcher classes and play games that fit in the world of The Witcher, or if you want to style and make your D&D game feel like The Witcher. The Dungeon Masters Guild Online, lots of people have contributed content to simulate Witcher classes, either as archetypes, full-blown classes. For example, Matthew Mercer, the DM for Critical Role, has created the Blood Hunter class, which is very, very popular, with the Order of the Mutant sub-class within there. And it's very cool, but it's held within his own unique and creatively singular class with the Blood Hunter. My intention is to create a standalone Witcher class that will fit in either any D&D game as its own class, or to use in its own world. So I'm probably going to give you guys some overviews over what I'm getting with this class. Brandon and I are currently workshopping it, passing drafts back and forth, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. I'll probably do a couple one-shots with some of my friends and see how it balances out. But I want to provide Witcher content for you guys because I love The Witcher. I'm going to share that love and passion for this amazing, beautiful franchise with you guys, for those of you who like it. And if you're not sure about The Witcher, or maybe it didn't rub you the right way, maybe this new content will give you a second look at it, and maybe your opinion will change. Or maybe you'll just hate it even more once you learn more about it, and you know what, that's honestly, you're right to do that. I really am excited about giving you guys more content. I'm going to be working with my own breadth of knowledge from The Witcher. I got this small little spell tome that came in my collector's edition for the game. I've got this amazing World of The Witcher video game compendium, which is incredible. So these are some, official sources for some of my material, so I'm not just making stuff up. So anyway, I'm trying to keep this video short and just let you guys know what's on its way with the concerns to the channel and Witcher related content, because I'm very passionate about it and very excited to give you guys stuff that I'm excited about. So Witcher stuff concerning books, games, there's an upcoming film that's in rumors to be in the works in the next couple years, so I'm sure we'll talk about that. So Let's Plays, talking about the books, and potential Dungeons & Dragons content, because we love Dungeons & Dragons here, so we'll probably do a couple Wizards Workshop episodes talking about that. So hopefully you guys are excited about Witcher stuff. I know I am. Leave comments down in the doobly-doo, or the hibbity-whatsits, whatever you want to call it, down below. And let me know what you guys think. What are you excited about? Do you want to see Let's Plays more? Do you want to see overviews of D&D content? Summaries of the books, summaries of what's happened before. There's a lot of interesting content that goes sort of behind the scenes with this franchise that I want to share with you guys. So leave your comments down below, give us a like, and subscribe, and as always, return to the Geek XP for your geeky menagerie of goodness. And until next time, peace out.